Let's get it on. Through the desecrated lands, the fields of life will be barren. For the electrician's sake, I smell victims. Pain and pleasure, both. I smell victims. For the electrician's sake. I smell victims. Through the desecrated lands. I smell victims. For the electrician's sake. The fields of life will be barren. Through the desecrated lands. Pain and pleasure, both. The fields of life will be barren. For the electrician's sake. The fields of life will be barren. I smell victims. The fields of life will be barren. I smell victims. The fields of life will be barren. I smell victims. Through the desecrated lands. Through the desecrated lands. For the electrician's sake. I've only started. Through the desecrated lands. Your skin will burn. For the electrician's sake. Through the desecrated lands. Suffering is so exquisite. For the electrician's sake.
Bloodlust.
Desecrated lands. The fields of life. Suffering is so exquisite. For the electrician's sake.
No te vayas a ningún lado, amigo.
Through the desecrated lands. The fields of life. I smell victims.
Dale saludos a
Your
mi nuevo
skin
compadre.
will burn. Suffering is so exquisite. For the electrician's sake. Through the desecrated lands. I smell
ศัตรูหายไป
victims. This will hurt you more than me. The fields of life will be barren. I smell victims. Your skin will burn. For the electrician's sake, suffering is so exquisite. Will be barren. I smell victims. Exhilarating, isn't it?
vayas a ningún lado, amigo.
The fields of life. I smell victims. Pain and
ไอ้นี่ก็ตีจังเลย
I smell victims. The fields of life will be barren. I smell victims. The fields of life will be barren. For the electrician's sake. I smell victims. The fields of life will be barren.
No te vayas a ningún lado, amigo.
Both. Through the desecrated lands. I smell victims. For the electrician's sake. This will hurt you more than me. Pain and pleasure, both. The fields of life will be barren. Your skin will burn. I smell victims. I've only seen. Your skin will burn. Suffering is so exquisite. I've only started. Pain and pleasure, both. For the electrician's sake. Pain and pleasure, both. I smell victims. More than me. I smell
Double tap.
the fields of life will be barren. I smell victims. Through the desecrated lands. I smell victims.
No vayas a ningún lado, amigo.
ไอ้นี่ก็ตีจังเลย
ศัตรูหายไป
it for the glory, but I for the pain. Regeneration's sake. I smell victims. Through the desecrated lands.
Follow Screetar!
I smell victims. Victims. The fields of life will be barren. Victims.
เด็กๆไปน้องบ้านี่บ้าหรือเปล่า
The desecrated lands. Serpents.
รอบนี้ไม่อยู่ให้ขออีกสักดอกแล้วกัน
Pain and pleasure, both. Haste. I smell victims. Pain and pleasure, both.
Yes.
For the electrician's sake.
Laugh at you.
ศัตรูหายไป
For the electrician's sake. I smell victims. Through the desecrated lands.
ระวัง
Pain and pleasure, both. The fields of life will be barren. Isn't it?
เฮ้ยป้อมไม่แดงโดนซ้ำแล้ว
I smell victims.
Buenísimo.
And pleasure, both. The fields of life will be barren. For the electrician's sake.
Ojo.
The fields of life will be barren. I smell victims. Suffering is so exquisite. Through the desecrated lands, this will hurt you. Dinner is served. For the electrician's sake. Pain and pleasure, both. Invisibility. Through the desecrated lands. For the electrician's sake. Is served.
แหมมันจะบ้าหรือเปล่ามาห้าข้าก็ตบเรียบ
Will be barren. I smell victims. For the electrician's sake. Through the desecrated lands.
โจมตีสิ่งก่อสร้างนี้
Electrician's sake. This will hurt you. Through the desecrated lands. And pleasure.
พี่บอกตรงๆนี่มันทางของพี่
Desecrated lands. The fields
เฮ้ยป้อมไม่แดงโดนซ้ำแล้ว
pain and pleasure, both. For the electrician's sake.
No te vayas a ningún lado, amigo.
ไอ้นี่ก็ตีจังเลย
I smell victims. I smell victims.
Laugh at you.
Through the desecrated lands. For the electrician's sake. I smell victims. Through the desecrated lands. For the electrician's sake. The fields of life will be barren. For the electrician's sake. Suffering is so exquisite. Pain
นี่เอ็งบ้าหรือเปล่ามาห้าข้าก็ตบเรียบแบบเนี้ยกูจะแทงให้มิดเลย โอ้ไม่รู้จักตบกูยังลูกป้อมไม่แดงโดนซ้ำแล้ว
Piece of cake.
both. For the electrician's sake. fields of life will be barren. Your skin will burn. Pain and pleasure, both. This will hurt you. For the electrician's sake. Through the desecrated lands, the fields of life will be barren. I smell exile.
พี่บอกแล้วไงว่าของพี่กำลังขึ้น
Skin will burn.
Screwtar!
No te vayas a ningún lado, amigo.
Laugh up here!
Waste of time.
Through the desecrated lands, pain and pleasure, both. The fields of life will be barren. I've only started.
พูดกี่ครั้งแล้วอารมณ์ตอนเนี้ยใครก็หยุดข้าไม่ได้ทั้งนั้น
I smell victims. Pain and pleasure, both. Exhilarating, isn't it? For the electrician's sake. This will
No te vayas a ningún lado, amigo.
desecrated lands.
No te vayas a ningún lado, amigo.
Electrician's sake. The fields of life will be barren. For the electrician's sake. Pain and pleasure. For the electrician's sake. Exhilarating. The fields of life will be barren. This will hurt you more than me. Your skin will burn. For the electrician's sake.
Follow Screwtar!
I smell victims. Through the desecrated lands. I smell victims. Through the desert lands. The fields of life will be barren. Pain and pleasure, both. Through the desecrated
Armadura Panzer activada. No te vayas a ningún lado, amigo.
Double tap.
Laugh up
Killer
here!
trick.
Screwtar!
Through the desecrated lands. The fields of life will be barren. I smell victims. I've only started. The fields of life will be barren. I smell victims. The fields of life will be barren. Through the desecrated lands. Desecrated lands. For the electrician's sake. Pain and pleasure, both.
Move out of here!
มีไม่งามไส้ เฮ้ย
Victims,
ป้อมไม่แดงโดนซ้ำแล้ว
pain and pleasure, both. Paths of life will be barren. Pain and pleasure, both. Your skin
มีไม่งามไส้โอ้ไม่รู้จักมีไม่งามไส้
lands.
เด็กๆไปเนาะมึงไปตายให้หนอนขึ้นตัวซะ
Fields of life will be barren. I smell victims. Fields of life will be barren. Through the desecrated lands. The fields of life will be barren. For the electrician's sake. Pain and pleasure, both. For the electrician's sake. Through the desecrated lands. Fields of life.
Follow Screentar!
Nemesis.
มีไม่งามไส้
Follow Screentar!
โอ้ไม่รู้จักมีไม่งามไส้เด็กๆไปเนาะนี่เอ็มบ้าหรือเปล่ามาห้าพันกว่าเรียกไม่ขนามือพี่เลยบ้าหรือเปล่าโอ้ไม่รู้จักวันนี้หน่อยนะ
Both. Through the desecrated